It was one of those perfect summer Saturdays, sunshine, music, and the promise of wine and roses. We were headed to the annual Rose Garden Festival at Point Defiance Park. Marissa and I pulled up, already sweating a little, and it was only 90 degrees, just a casual heat wave. The first thing we saw was this gorgeous rose archway, like walking into a storybook. It smelled amazing, and honestly, it felt kind of magical walking through it. Roses blooming all around, people smiling, and that buzz of summer festival energy. We made our way over to the wine tasting area and checked in at the tent to grab our bracelets.
I think so.
There was live music playing and people crowding into the only shady corner like it was an exclusive VIP lounge. Did I mention it at 90 degrees? Because it hit 90 degrees.
You walk ahead of me and I will.
We then decided to walk toward the rose garden because if you're going to be hot, at least be hot surrounded by flowers. I took a minute to smell one of the roses, literally. The wine was starting to kick in, just enough to make the heat feel a little more like a feature than a flaw. Everything smelled amazing. Fresh blooms, warm grass, maybe a hint of rosé in the air. I stopped to smell the flowers like a walking cliche, but no regrets, they were worth it. Then we made our way to the vendor area and bless them for putting this part under shade trees. It was such a relief. Inside the tent, I started filming some of the greenery for sale. Think ferns, succulents, pothos, snake plants, all the usual suspects, but healthy and thriving. Plant girl heaven. Now, am I an active gardener? Absolutely not, but I do have a thriving pothos and a few snake plants that are basically my emotional support system. One day I dream about having a full-blown garden I can baby every morning, like it's my own personal Bridgerton estate. But for now, the hustle is real and I barely have time to water myself, let alone a yard full of hydrangeas, which are one of my favorite flowers, by the way. Also, if you're into this kind of local adventure content, food, flowers, and a little chaos, go ahead and hit like and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow and keeps me fueled with iced coffee and good lighting. Next stop, food. We walked up and down, checking out everything. Kettle corn, tacos, iced drinks, dumplings from the Chinese booth, and every single thing smelled amazing. Maybe it was the heat, maybe it was the wine, but everything just hit harder. Honestly, choosing just one thing felt like a personal attack. But in the end, we finally went with our roots, lumpia and a barbecued pork sandwich from the Filipino food truck. Because yes, we're Filipino, and yes, we're always gonna say yes to lumpia. We walked back toward the seating area and passed through the garden one more time. Pink roses, then the deep reds, and then the pure whites, each one more beautiful than the last. It kind of felt like nature was showing off. We ended the day at the pagoda where everyone was taking photos. It's the kind of spot that makes you want to dress up just to be in it. And that was our day at the Point Defiance Rose Garden Festival, full of flowers, wine, and just the right amount of sunburn. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Seriously, it means a lot. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more local gems and weekend adventures like this one. I've got more coming. And if you're thinking about moving to the Tacoma area or just want to explore like a local, I've got a free guide that breaks it all down. Neighborhoods, tips, school stuff, all the good stuff. You can grab it at the link in the description. See you in the next video.